Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. This is our first rebuild of Madden 26, and we're gonna do it with the Cleveland Browns, with Shedeur Sanders and that whole team that's in disarray because they got like 19 quarterbacks. Jaynarc, he's here. We're level 1, and we're a developmental wizard, of course, because Shedeur's gonna be our QB1. Obviously, that's the goal of all this. And we've got a lot to do. I'm not going to play in the training camp, obviously. Coach Central Coaching Carousel firing and hiring of staff is available this week. So we got defensive coordinator in Alex Anthony, Andrew David, Owen Scott. So I like how they have all these coordinators here. Our abilities, we're going to have active tiers. These are our active tiers at the moment. And we can upgrade with our points. 5 weeks duration, hire 2+ scouts. We can unlock these too. Purchase this ability to be working on our QB. Yes, I want to work on our QB for sure. So we're gonna buy that for sure. And then we gotta obviously care about our defense though. Defense abilities, we got mano y mano. We gotta work on our corners, aerial suppression, bookend busters, interior havoc. I think bookend busters is a great one to have, especially for Myles Garrett. And we still have some skill points left, so we could work on development for our O-line, our after-school tutor, camp counselor. Let's do a work on our O-line. So that's a little bit of stuff we just worked on there. Defense, we have some great things going on in our trainer. We could definitely add something here. We have this already, so 2-minute toughness unlocks at level 4. We could just unlock this now, which would be great for us. So we'll have 40 skill points left. Our play sheets, no information to display in our goals. We have nothing there either. So we got an introductory press conference. We kicked out Kevin Stefanski, and it's your boy Jaynarc. Oh shoot, this is a dope new presentation. Oh, look at me, I'm fresh, my little hat on. You feel me? I got Jordan 11s on, so I look kind of tough. But okay, the player's talking to me. I don't know who that player is, but this is our first day. You feel me? Let's skip that. I want us, coach. A big reason you was hired was your ability to develop talent and get the most out of players. What area will you be focusing on first? Honestly, let's just focus on training camp. It's going to start at training camp. We're going to go hard, and these players are going to get a lot better during that time. That's a fact. Shifting to the on the field, which side of the ball, if your identity will shine through most? I say our defense. I think our defense has a lot of pieces to start for this season, but they say anywhere specific on defense. I feel like our cornerbacks, honestly. We have a good crew of cornerbacks that I think will really go well. And then lastly, coach, what will you give an advantage over other coaches in the league? And it will be innovative play calling. That's gonna be our thing. Play sheet unlocked, the West Coast play sheet. Thanks everyone. I'm really excited for this year, and go Browns. Yes. We got a position battle. Damn, yo, this is our first week of preseason. They're already telling us we got battles to worry about. Like, oh man, coach's office, preseason week 1. Some turmoil threatens the roster early in the preseason. Dude, surprised you're not in pads. We got practice in a few. Is that Kenny Pickett? It is Kenny Pickett. Before we get to it, I want to talk my place on a depth chart. Ah, shoot. I'd like a chance to start this year. What do you think? We'll talk after preseason. It's too early to make a call like that. I think that's fair. Got it. Just want to make my intentions known. All right, so Kenny Pickett wants to start. And then this is a new thing. Go over new ways to manage your team's health. I've never seen this before. I'm glad they've added this. Hey, Coach Narc wanted to discuss managing player health for the upcoming season. As players start to take punishment during the game, that wear will cause their health to start diminish. Attributes may be affected and injuries more likely to occur. Got it. Where do you fit in? Like, what do you do for us? Each week we'll evaluate every player and give them a status to help you manage your lineups. Okay. During the week, it'll be up to you to decide what your team's training plan is and how you utilize your staff's abilities. After practice, we'll give you each player's final stats. This determines their availability for the upcoming game. All right. Keep that in mind. For sure. What do you mean by abilities? Abilities allow us to adapt to your plan of the team. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for letting us know. So abilities every week, they're gonna be talking with us. That's great. That's honestly phenomenal. So our depth chart consists of Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Shedeur, and Dylan Gabriel. So all these QBs are gonna have to get playing time. Respectfully, like, I know they want to compete, but we have too many quarterbacks. And another thing too, we still have Deshaun Watson on the team. I think that's something that people haven't thought about, but we still have Deshaun Watson. And we also need to work on our receiver core. O-line, we have Joel Bitonio, Zach Zinter, Ethan Posick. Like, we have a lot to address here. Tevin Jenkins, I didn't even know was on here. So we're going to have to fix around the interior line position because I feel like, or maybe trade something because this is all over the place. And D-line, obviously, we got our boy. We got Joe Tryon Shoyinka, who's playing that right end position, which is going to be interesting to see how he fits with it all. Mason Graham is chilling here. We're going to definitely have him be the starter. Well, if we got great backups here to work with. And then Jordan Hicks will be playing the Sam position. Our Mike will be Jerome Baker with Carson Schweschinger being the backup. And our Will be Devin Bush. So this should be great. Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, Martin Emerson. We have good cornerbacks here. And secondary could use some improvement, but I'm okay with them for now. So preseason's here. Joe Flacco, we don't really need to have Joe Flacco start. He had a bad year with the Colts. So we'll let Kenny Pickett start, then Shador, and then Dylan Gabriel. Because we gotta see how they play. Progression, we did not fumble, held opponents, all that. This is cool. Load and progressive, talent, Island Kings. Okay, so that's our progress for that. And then we unlocked the play sheet slot, ability slot unlocked, field general. We already have all these. So we ended up losing 28-6. So why did we lose that bad? Well, put up only 6 points is a bit bad. So Kenny Pickett was a starter, 42 yards, threw a pick. Got sacked 4 times, was 12 for 23. That's not good. That's not good at all. Harold Fannin had some catches, but damn. So Kenny Pickett did his thing. He did his thing apparently to start. And our depth chart, man, well, we're gonna have to figure something out here. We're gonna have to really figure something out here. So quarterback 1, we're gonna switch it up now. Dylan Gabriel will get a start. And Kenny Pickett will be QB2, while Shador will be QB3. We get to upgrade our players. This will kind of just dictate how the season will play out. Upgrade all our players. That's cool. I like how much faster that it is in Madden this season. Let's see. NFL rosters. So, is Deshaun Watson still on the team? He is, but we have a penalty, and he's just gone with a torn whatever. So, we can't do much with him. Shador is our 3rd ranked QB here, but he's at a 68. And we're going to have penalties for any of these guys if we try to move them. David Njoku is just going to have to be our long-term piece. Left guard, Bitonio, he's a veteran, so we got to make sure we do right by him. Our guard situation is kind of tough. Same with the thing with the O-line. And the DN situation, we're kind of, the money-wise, we're kind of like not in a good position right now, to be honest. But we're going to have to make it work. Because there's going to be penalties if we try to move them, which sucks. Cornerback, there's also not much we could do here except move Martin Emerson, but why would we do something like that? So a lot of these guys are getting paid, and let's see what would happen if we went on the trade block, because they say we need a QB. I want to see if we could just move, like, let's say if we try to move Kenny Pickett. He has 1 year left on his deal. He's got no package available. Shador Sanders, no package available. Dylan Gabriel, no package available, which is pretty bizarre. Joe Flacco, no package available. But we do have 2 first-round picks though, and a first-round pick could go a long way if we wanted to move players. But I honestly don't see us throwing a pick around for just no reason. So This will be a down year, but we're gonna really focus heavy on this draft. So let's send to this week. And this next game of preseason is against the Eagles. Let's see how Dylan Gabriel does in his start. We get about 185 XP. We had a lot of passing yards. No new unlocks, which is okay. We ended up losing 20-10. So injury impact. Let's see how the trainer can help us with that, because hopefully no one got injured to start already. Hey, Coach Jaynarc, with the regular season around the corner, I want to talk more about how we can help with injuries. Don't forget, as you're okay. Oh, so some pretty basic stuff. Healing accelerator. Interesting. Okay, so pretty much this is just educating us. So what role are you most interested in us in from players heal faster? Practice protector, injury prevention. I think that's the way to go about it. So practice protector ability unlocked. Cool. Awesome. Our last game of the season will be against the Rams. Dylan Gabriel, let's see how he performed, because that's going to be an indicator of who's starting where. So Dylan Gabriel had a 110 passer rating, got sacked 4 times. He was 10 for 13. And then Kenny Pickett, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So these guys played well. I don't know. It's getting down to the wire. We're going to have to make a move or something. I think this game will start Shador. And then Joe Flacco will come in. No, Joe Flacco will start, then Shador. Like, why do they have so many quarterbacks, bro? That makes life so hard. Like, all these quarterbacks to deal with, all these movements, like, it's not right that they're in this position, but it is what it is. All right, hold opponent under, get 2-3 sacks, do not fumble, loadout progress, no new unlocks. All right, we ended up losing 20-17. Let's see what happened in this last game of the season. So we went 0-3 in the preseason. Shador had a 70 passer rating. Joe Flacco had a... All right, Joe Flacco. Your 1 star of the season. You were 11 for 23, got sacked. Him and Shador both had 47 completion percentages. He got sacked once. 8 for 7. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 138 yards. Longest is 40 yards. Okay. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, this kind of made, like, Joe Flacco lose his job. I'm not even going to front. So we got Jackson Barton. I don't know who that is. So we're going to sim past this. And yeah, we're going to cut Joe Flacco. And that's going to make Kenny Pickett be QB1. He's going to start for the season. I don't know what to expect for him, but he's going to have to start for us. And this guy, Julian Pearl, right tackle, we're going to cut him too. So that was the last bit of moves we made. Our week 1's against the Bengals. I don't really have faith in Kenny, but we're going to see how he performs. Hopefully he can show us something, because I think he performed the best. He performed the best out of all of our QBs. And then clearly the clear second was Dylan Gabriel. But we're going to have these 3 quarterbacks battling out this season. So we actually ended up beating the Bengals 17-10. Now that's a shocker for us, honestly. Kenny Pickett threw a pick, had a 54 completion percentage, 53 passer rating. I don't know how he won this game. Rushing attack, 5 carries, 22 yards, 1 touchdown for Quinshawn. And then Jerome Ford, 12 carries, 31 yards. How we won this is absurd. Maybe our defense really stepped up. But Myles Garrett had 2.5 sacks. Oh, we had lots of sacks. Our guys were coming after the QB. Even Mason Graham got in on the action. That's great. Rayshawn Jenkins had a sack. So our defense really popped off. Defense popped off and helped us win. But Kenny Pickett, you got one more game. We're facing the Ravens. We're probably going to lose this, but you got to show us something. So we ended up losing 24-12, and we got 1 new injury. Cornelius Lucas with a broken thumb. Jeremiah Owusu-Carmo has a fractured hip, so he's gone for a while. And obviously Deshaun's gone. All right, and so we're facing the Packers who have like the best offense in the league, which is phenomenal. And we get to upgrade our players. So, oh man, it's not looking good. But Mason Graham, keep doing your thing, player. I think I'm going to make a change. I want to see what we did in this game, what happened for us to only put up 12 points. So, Kenny Pickett, 62 completion percentage, didn't really do much. No touchdown, no pick. Derrick Henry was all over. Kenny Pickett was our leading rusher? All right, well, that's not what you're here for. Like, what? Leading rusher is insane. And Mason Graham got another sack. So, we're facing the Packers. I think I'm going to make a QB change. I'm going to be fair to all of our guys here. And we got a trade offer for Rayshawn Jenkins. Let's see what they give us for a 31-year-old Jamal Agnew. Kalen Carson. Nah, I'm cool on that. So we're going to make a QB change. We're going to put Dylan Gabriel in. And Shador will be the backup. So we end up losing 34-20, and we got another injury. Malik Collins, our D-tackle, dislocated elbow. He's out for 3 to 5 weeks. And we're 1-2 facing the Detroit Lions. Now, let's see. Losing 20-34. Dylan Gabriel, 82 passer rating, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. So touchdown pass from a QB, which is a good start for us. And we're going to make that move with our quarterback situation and having or running back situation, and we'll have Mason Graham or Quinshawn Jenkins rather be our starter. Myles Garrett had 2 sacks, and Martin Emerson had a pick. Edgar and Cooper had 2 picks on our defense. So Dylan Gabriel shown the most out of the QB so far. And I think we should maybe trade Jerome Ford. I mean, we drafted 2 running backs who I think deserves to get some chance, and then Pierre Strong is there. So I'll gladly bench Jerome Ford and see if we could trade him. Let's see if we can make that move now. I mean, they drafted Quinchon and him. That's two great offers. So let's go to GM's office. Free agents. So right now we have Kareem Hunt, Tony Jefferson, Justice Hill. So we have players available, if anything. No trade packages available. Bears says they need a running back. So it looks like our season is going to be a little bit weak. So we're going to see if we can trade him for a 3rd round pick. So we send Jerome Ford to the Bears for a 3rd round pick. And now Quinchon gets the start with Dylan Sampson and Pierre Strong being in that backfield. And we're giving Dylan Gabriel another game here against the Lions to see how he performs. He threw 0 interceptions, I see. And we ended up losing 27-20. All right. Like, I know it's going to be a down season, but I want to see more. Dylan Gabriel, 1 touchdown. He got sacked 3 times, 18 for 29. It's not a bad game from him. Quinchon Judkins had a way better performance running the ball. But we need a difference maker. We need a QB to actually cause a change. So we're putting Shador to start, and we're gonna send him to the middle of the season. All right. So we are currently 1-6, which is not a good sign for us. Shador has 1 touchdown, 5 picks, bro, and got sacked 11 times. He has a very low completion percentage as well as passer rating. What is going on with our guy? Shador, what's wrong? We want to help you out here. So, Shador finished with 2,500 yards, 62 completion percentage, and 85 passer rating, 19 touchdowns, 14 picks, got sacked 34 times. Quinchon Judkins didn't do too bad running the ball either. And Jerry Jeudy was our lead receiver. But we ended up getting fired. We ended up literally getting fired. And I don't even know if we had more than 1 win. Hopefully we did. But we went 5-12 on the season. That's horrible. And we failed pretty miserably by getting fired. You were fired. So that's how our first rebuild goes.